Guess what, Emma? I quit my part-time job.
What? How many times have you done this? And it's only been 2 days this time. How many times do I have to tell you not to quit?
I don't think it was the right job for me. I was an elite salesperson. And now, some woman who's just a little over 20 is telling me what to do.
Of course. No matter what kind of work you've done in the past, you're still a freshman to the workplace. You're still in the training period, so it's only natural that they teach you how to work there. Isn't that how work is supposed to be?
I understand that, but she is so bossy every time. When I ask her a question, she sighs like I'm an annoying person or something. I was just asking a question because I didn't understand. I am older than her, so she should at least show some respect.
Maybe she was thinking the same thing.
Huh?
Maybe your attitude was not good either.
Are you saying I'm the bad guy here?
I'm not, but you need to have a little patience. Not everything is going to go your way. I told you that when you left the company, didn't I?
I know.
You don't understand. That's why I have to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. You haven't even had one part-time job that lasts long. I think you'd better find a real job as soon as possible.
Don't rush me like that. I want to take my time to find a job that suits me.
I understand that, but we have a life too. My income alone is not enough to support us, so I need you to get a job soon. In fact, we're running out of money.
That's why I'm working part-time, just to make ends meet.
But it hasn't lasted more than 2 days so far. I wonder if you don't have any social skills.
Are you making fun of me? I can't believe it. Fine, I'll look for a job right now.
Hey, Carlos, where are you?
I just got back home.
I just got a call from your manager. I heard you got into a big fight with a customer.
Yeah, that was the customer's fault, no matter how you look at it. He was being so unreasonable. I was so mad. He said he's going to sue the store because of my attitude. There's no way I'm going to let him do that.
I understand how you feel, but they're the one who's paying you to work. Everything you do or say represents the store. You can't just start a fight with customers. You could have a lawsuit on your hands. I was shocked when I heard what happened.
I didn't do anything serious. I just threatened him, that's all.
It's the same thing either way.
But I didn't hit him.
That's not the point. The customer seemed a well-mannered guy, so it looks like he forgave you. But apparently, he gave the manager a pretty stern lecture because of you. Did you even apologize properly?
Why do I have to apologize? It's not my fault. I think I saved the reputation of the store. He should be thanking me.
How much of a child are you? He said you don't have to come to work tomorrow.
You mean I'm fired?
I guess.
Oh, that's great. I can't work in a place where they fire a man like me. I was thinking about leaving anyway, so it's a perfect timing.
Carlos, that's not the way I want you to think. That's why you didn't last long at your last job, isn't it? What are you going to do?
Huh? Are you saying that I should endure and work even if I feel bad?
I'm not saying that, but don't you think you need to work a little harder? After all, the last company you applied to also rejected you at the interview, didn't they?
Are you making fun of me again?
I'm not. But how many times have you got fired from? It's clearly your attitude that's getting you fired. You've been out of work for 5 months now. As you can see, my income alone is not enough.
I understand. That's why I'm doing my best to get a part-time job while I'm job hunting too.
But the part-time job you start won't even last a week. To be honest, it doesn't even cover our living expenses. I have to work overtime and cut into my savings to make ends meet. I want you to understand how hard I'm working.
I understand.
Do you really understand?
I'm going to start job hunting even harder tomorrow.
Of course you will. Carlos, what are you thinking? You've been causing trouble at work one after another.
This time, it's the other guy's fault. He deserved it.
You were hired because of your friend. I was so relieved you finally found a good job. How could you do this to him?
It's his fault. He's always making fun of me. Even though we're friends, there are things you're allowed to say and things you're not allowed to say.
What the hell are you thinking about? What's going on?
I was just doing my work as usual. Then he said something that pissed me off.
What did he say?
First, he was grinning at me. And then he said, "You're lucky to have a wife to support you. You can live off of a part-time job and your wife's earnings." I'm working so hard, and that's what he said to me, and I got mad. He was making fun of me in front of everyone.
But it's true, isn't it? I've practically been supporting you since you left the company. You just have to accept that.
I can't forgive him even if he is my friend, you know?
He got 5 stitches in his wound, you know that?
He fell on his own and cut his hand with a tool.
But you caused that, didn't you? If you hadn't done anything to him, he wouldn't have fallen. That's the kind of thing he can file a damage report for, you know?
It's not my fault. It was him who made fun of me in the first place. It's his fault for looking down on me.
You can't be violent for any reason. You're the one who put your hands on him first. It's your fault.
You're my wife, right? And yet, you're taking his side against me? You want to make me the bad guy?
That's not true. He forgave you because I apologized a lot.
Well then, that settles the matter, doesn't it?
Don't you know the meaning of the word remorse? He asked me to take care of the medical bills and the cost of the broken parts instead of filing a damage report. And it cost about $2,000. That is a huge deficit. I'm so tired of it.
Huh? I'm the one who's tired. I've been working from one job after another while being made fun of. And that's because you keep forcing me to do so.
What? Don't try to turn this around on me.
If you didn't nag me so much, I could live in peace.
You're unbelievable. What have I been working so hard for? I've been working overtime, taking care of you, and doing the housework every single day.
We're a married couple, isn't it natural?
And what are you doing? What have you done for me? You quit your job so easily, you didn't even keep your part-time job. And above all, I had to pay for all the bills you have caused. You cost me nothing but trouble. Can you call us a married couple?
Come on, Emma.
That's enough. I'm getting out of the apartment.
What are you talking about? If you leave, who's going to do all the housework?
You'll live in peace without me, right? Do whatever you want.
Can't you even take a joke?
I'm way over my limit now. I'm going to have to think about divorcing you, so please, keep that in mind.
Don't say divorce based on such temporary feelings.
It's not temporary. I've been thinking about it for almost 5 months.
You're going to leave me knowing I don't have a job?
What can I say to you? I can't take care of you any longer.
What?
The apartment is in my name, so if we get a divorce, I'm going to have you leave. I think you'd better start packing.
Oh no. I'm not getting a divorce. I don't even want to think about it.
I've seen so much of who you really are over the past 5 months. After all, I was only babysitting you, wasn't I? I'm sick of it.
Why do you keep blaming me? I don't understand.
Because you only keep causing trouble. Your part-time job only lasts a few days. You get fired for being a jerk to customers. You hurt your friends at work. You never get a decent job. Nothing good will come from being with you.
Don't say that. I'm doing my best.
Why did I even marry you? It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Fine. Then don't come back to this apartment.
How can you say that about an apartment that's in my name? But fine, I'm never going back there.
Where are you going? You got a place to go?
I'm not going to tell you. I just want to be alone without you.
Answer me as soon as you can. Are you at work? I'm in a lot of trouble. My mom passed away.
Hey?
I'm telling you that my mom passed away. Why didn't you answer me?
Because I never heard anything about it.
That's why I texted you. It was sudden. Dad's stunned. So I'm the one doing all the contacting and formalities.
Your father doesn't know we're separated?
I can't talk to him about that right now.
Well...
Anyway, I don't want you to tell my dad until after the funeral. I'm worrying about him. The wake is tonight and the funeral's tomorrow. Anyway, I need you to be at the wake. I'll text you the time and place. Ma, what are you doing? I told you the time of the wake. I told you to come early because I need your help. What the hell are you doing?
Did I say I was coming?
What are you talking about? My mom passed away, okay? How can you say that? I didn't think you were that irresponsible. I'm divorcing you, you lousy wife.
Sounds great. And guess what? I'm having tea with your mother right now.
What are you talking about?
Of course, I'm talking about your mother.
What? Why?
I left the apartment and stayed with your parents the whole time.
Huh?
I told them everything that's been going on.
Why would you do that?
Because they're your parents, and they need to know about the divorce.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. You just said I'm divorcing you, you lousy wife.
That was just a figure of speech.
You even lied about your mother passing away. We were just talking why you wanted to text me all of a sudden.
Oh my God.
So, why did you text me?
Because I ran out of money. My fridge is empty and I'm starving. That's why I wanted to see you to get some money.
Huh? Is that why you made up a story like that? I'm really stunned. Don't you even try to work to earn money by yourself?
Working doesn't bring in money right away, does it?
It's not about that. It's about how you think. You are such a jerk. I understand that I was a moneymaker for you.
No, that's not what I meant.
I'll leave the completed divorce papers with your parents. When you're done filling them out, you can turn them into the city hall. Your parents will make sure you do that.
Huh? I have to face my parents?
Of course you do. You can't just ignore it.
Oh no.
And just so that you know, they are furious. They're like, what's wrong with him that he quit his job and doing nothing?
Oh my.
And on top of that, You made up a story of your own mother passing away. That isn't funny, you know. She says she won't forgive you. By the way, she's been watching this conversation.
She has?
Well, please come get the divorce papers and get scolded by them. I'm canceling the lease on the apartment at the end of this month, so you'll have to move out by then.
Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do if you do something like that so suddenly?
It's not sudden. I told you that when I moved out of the apartment. I told you if you get divorced, I'll ask you to leave. It's about time you packed your bags, isn't it?
You can't just... You... Think about me a little. I don't even have a job yet.
I've been waiting for almost 6 months. I kept telling you to get a job as soon as possible. But you didn't do it, did you? I can't believe you can't even keep up the part-time job you finally found. I can't help you anymore.
No way.
Well then, I'll leave the rest to your mother, so take care of it.
Wait. Everything that's happened so far is my fault. My wishful thoughts and actions have caused you trouble. I'm sincerely sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You don't have to apologize to me because I have nothing to do with you anymore. And we don't have anything to talk about anymore, so...
Don't be so cold. Since then, my parents have called me several times. I had no choice but to go to my parents' house, and they lectured me for several hours.
Isn't that natural considering what you have done?
Yes, so I'm sorry. My mother accompanied me and I even filed for divorce. I just can't give you up yet. Can we start over again?
Huh? Who do you think you are?
My parents broke off their relationship with me and I have nowhere to go. I'm sleeping in a park nearby.
Wow, that's funny. It's good to be able to reflect on who you've been, isn't it?
I've reflected enough. I've changed my mind, and from now on, I'm going to work diligently. So start over with me. Without you, I'm no good.
That's not true, is it?
Huh?
You're no good without my money, right? Seeing as how you still don't work, it's very hard to believe that you're willing to work. If you were truly sorry, you would have already taken some kind of action. I don't think you're sorry if you're sleeping in the park.
I'm telling you, I'm truly sorry, and I realize how important you are to me. Please, please start over with me.
I can see you are just relying on my income. At least, get a place to live. You're just pretending to be looking for a job and just goofing around, aren't you?
No, that's not it. That's not what I'm doing.
I can see what you're thinking. Who would start over with someone like that?
Don't be so cold. We were married, remember?
I told you, didn't I?
Huh?
That I regret marrying you. And yet, there's no way we'd start over again. Don't ever contact me again.
Emma?
If you contact me again, I'll call the police.
Do you hate me that much?
I don't want to see you or hear from you anymore. I'm going to block your account too.
Oh no, then you don't have to see me. At least, lend me some money.
You've got to be kidding me. For that, Carlos asked his parents for help several times, but they never forgave him. I'll never forget the sad look on his parents' face as they told me that it was their fault for raising him to be that lazy. He asked his friends, seniors, juniors, and anyone else he could think of for money. But of course, they all turned him down. How pathetic can he be? When he finally realized that there was nothing he could do, he had no choice but to start working in a factory with cheap salary. I just hope the work continues. I'm enjoying living on my own. I feel really happy today to be able to use the money I work for myself.